When I walked in, everyone was still noisy. They did not actually notice that I'm the lecturer. 2 years of experience in audit firm, and then as everyone knows, the hours in audit firm is a little bit long. I wanted a more balanced lifestyle. Okay, so what I looked for is another opportunity for me to not have that long of an hour. I think everyone knows that ACCA is a course where you need to know what the examiner is asking. So in order to be able to do that, we need to simulate an exam condition, and at the same time we need to also prepare them to answer questions, exam type questions. After about a month or so of teaching, I realized that when I tell my students something, when I deliver something to them, they immediately understand it, and when I give them a question to ask them to try to do it, they can do it without any problem. So that's why I realized that, okay, my delivery made sense. It goes without saying, the way I look, people think I'm a student. So the first time I actually walked into a class, if I didn't go to the lecturer's table and put my laptop on my back, then no one would have thought I was a lecturer. Because normally when lecturers walk in, it's like students go silent. When I walked in, everyone was still noisy. They did not actually notice that I'm the lecturer. Me being a young lecturer, a lot of people always think that ACCA is a qualification that normally is taught by experienced people. But they fail to understand that I think those people who are now currently experienced for about 20-25 years, they were once someone like me who just started teaching. So in that sense, what really helped me was the fact that I was an ACCA student myself. So it kind of helped because I told them that, I've passed all my ACCA papers, and how did I do it? And what approach did I use? So I kind of incorporated what my lecturer taught me, plus I put it in the perspective of my students. How would they do it differently? Because of course, we need to keep updating ourselves. We need to keep changing approaches and methodologies so that it suits the current generation and the audience. The passing rate for me is my greatest fulfillment. So I've gotten classes where 100% of the students passed my classes. As everyone knows, ACCA is a qualification is so difficult to pass. So getting a 100% passing rate is actually very, very satisfying. There are some students who come to my class, they have not passed the paper, but done it 4 times, failed 4 times. And then they come to me and they tell me, you see, I've got a problem, I'm unable to pass this paper. So by me teaching them in my own approach, my own methodology, so I have a structure of how I teach them. So after 4 times of failing the paper, they actually will end up passing the paper. And I think that is really, really one fulfilling moment for me. For me, I would be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. But I'm also glad that you came to me and I was able to help you. That kind of feeling.
Hello, Ms.Vanisha, I'm Leslie. Thank you for your teaching. It's really a good learning experience from you. Glad to know you as a lecturer or even as a friend. Hope you all the best in everything. Thank you.
I've taught him since the very low level, since foundation.
Hi, Ms.Vanisha, it's Mei Ting here. Thank you so much for your time, effort and patience for teaching me. I really appreciate it. And I really like your voice. It makes me feel so energetic and look forward for your every single class. Once again, thank you so much. You are the best, one of the best teachers that I've ever met. Thank you.
She's my prize winner. The first paper I ever taught in Taylor's back in 2020. Very, very unexpectedly, one day I received an email that Mei Ting got the highest mark for that paper that I was teaching, and it was quite a shock for me because I didn't expect that to happen, but yeah.
Thanks to Ms.Vanisha for being a good lecturer in the ACA module, Strategic Business Leader, And also, thanks for your help on helping me to improve my writing for the ACA exam. I wish you good luck in your future lecture career. Thank you very much.
This student inspires me. He works and he studies this paper part-time. I don't think a lot of students would put in that much effort like he would. He really puts in a lot of effort.
Thank you a lot for the past 1 year for teaching me both SBL and AFM. Really great fun learning with you. I also would like to thank you for being very understanding, accommodating me, especially during time slots, especially when I have familiar duties, and you are very accommodating and sense that you adjust the timing of the classes for me. Very glad for that. Really thank you for that. Appreciate it very much.
Yeah, I think as a lecturer, our role is just not to teach. Our role also is like a tutor, a mentor. The words that they say are unexpected. Like, for them to say like I'm one of the best lecturers they've ever had, I think that's really something that is very nice to hear. Balance is very, very important in life. I think a lot of people, they tend to burn out, they tend to not be able to cope with the lifestyle because they forget balance. So everything you do in life, you need balance. That hard work, that amount of fun that you need. And even in studying, I think a lot of people, they go sit in the library for 5 hours straight, 6 hours straight. I think it's very important to study smart rather than study extremely hard. I mean, studying hard is also important, but doing it in a smart way is very, very important. Make sure when they study, they need to take their breaks at the same time as well. Something funny I'm going to say, but don't study for 45 minutes and take 2 hours break lah. It's not gonna help. Okay. Yeah, so balance is very important. Hi, my name is Vanisha. I'm teaching ACCA here at Taylor's with the School of Professional Studies. I've been teaching ACCA ever since the beginning of my teaching career.